everyone, and my name is Anne, and welcome to English Country and English Book Story today from Magic Treehouse Vacation under the Volcano. I'm making up this 34 chapter 5 books, and the end of chapter 7, okay? And one more time, after reading about it, some Dirty Bertie, Zoom story to read. I'm looking at the start of 4 chapter 2 and the end of chapter 3, okay? And are you ready for these 2 books and 2 stories here? We go! First you can read Dirty Bertie, Zoom story. Oh, I mean Magic Treehouse Vacation under Volcano. We read first. Chapter 5, books. Jack and Annie ran up in front of an instrument of a villa. Jack pushed his door open. "Go in, hurry," said Annie. They slipped into the main hall. "Hello," Annie called. There was no answer. The place seemed empty. The main hall had lowered up in the ceiling. Below in smooth spoon, a spool with the water. And Jack looked at carefully. "Oh, I bet rains come to the hall," said Jack. Then a lantern pulled so they can use for the water. And they started to take a book up and make a note. "There's no time, Jack," said Annie. "We have to look in whole rooms for books." Okay, clean down," said Jack, and he put away the notebook and followed Annie. Books, she said, peered into room and hall. She moved the next room. Books, they moved the next. Jack trailed behind her. Even if they had already checked the rooms, he could quick pick each of them, and they wanted to see what his house Roman times it looked like, and he write notes later. The first room still had wooden beds. Oh, so it will be very not good for sleeping. A cushion bed is more soft than a wooden bed. A wall had pictures painted of them, and the floor was covered with tiny pieces of the corner stone. The third room had a low table with silver dishes on it. The 3 sloughing couches was placed around the table. The couches was over the pillows. "This must be dining room," said Jack. "People from Roman times laid down the couches while they ate. Didn't know that." He looked around for Annie. "Where is she?" "Jack, come here," Annie called, and they followed her voice. She in the garden of the dining room. He had stone, petal, plane trees, great beanies, and the middle of the pond with a nerve-free fountain, goldfish swimming in the water. "Look, there's another room," said Annie. She moved the door and up the garden. She put the door and peeked inside. Jack looked at her. Long walks to the room with long shivers with rolls of paper on them. "Red," said Annie, "no books." She closed the door. "This is a library, but why is no books? Just lots of wooden beds and lots of cushions, or some kind of shelves and rolls for paper. It's a library, but why is there on here?" "Just a minute," said Jack. "I have an idea." He pulled his notebook in Roman times. He found a second of writing. He read. Roman used pens to make a small wreaths. Their ink was pearly from the black ink for octaves. They wrote the books with square papers. A paper. "Aha," said Jack. "It's a library of squirrels. I bet ask them to story in there." And chapter 6 right now, the end is near. Oh, it's very scary. And tomorrow is for this chapter 6. The end is near. Ending of chapter 7. Okay. And one more time, so we're reading about it. Some Dirty Bertie Zoom story. Chapter 2. 3 weeks later, the great day finally dawned. Bertie was so excited at being dressed in since 5 a.m. His bag had been packed for weeks. Oh, Bertie loved to go to a tree party. And he had everything needed for fights. Sweets, comics, and a jumbo sticker book, and more sweets. And in case he ran out at the airport, Dad loaded his cases on trolley and they went inside. Bertie hurried past the shops and cafes. Can we go to play now? He said. I want to go to sleep. Susie rolled her eyes. It's not going for hours. We need tickets. Yes, Mom. First, you have to check in our boarding passes. The queue at the desk was trailing for a mile. Bertie stared in horror. What? I got to wait blowing these people, he groaned. I'm afraid so, sighed Mom. But we'll miss the plane. Why can't we go to that desk? He pointed to the next one, where no one was sitting. There's no one on our line, said Dad. We're flying a chippy jet. They joined a queue with and suffered for his sniffling. Can I push the trolley? Because Bertie, no, said Dad. But Susie had her turn. Don't urge, snapped Dad. Bertie let go for trolley. Dad had been in bed mode since breakfast. After half an hour, Richard desk and got on board passes. Next, they queued the passport control. They joined an end of snacking line and actually finally they got an hour like that because of their fight, the light. But Bertie couldn't believe catch the plane took so long. The buses got on and long past time to board. Bertie hurried up steps. Backside at the window, he said, and he reached down the gangway. There are 3 seats to row. Bertie pumped himself by in the window and took out some sweets. Who is sitting with Bertie? Said Dad. You can, said Mom quick. I'll sit behind Susie. Dad stank out the seat, and Bertie was springing out of the window and sucking feely true. At last, was it? He was actually going to fly. Aren't you excited? He said, bouncing up and down. Not really, said Dad. Fasten your seatbelt. Bertie was so excited, but Bertie's dad was not excited at all. Bertie wasn't listening. He reached up such above him. What is this skunk? A light came on. A reading light, said Dad, living alone. And what does this one do? Asked Bertie, filling with and cash seat in front. Clunk. The table was flipped out, knocking the sweets in hands, and Bertie threw in front to find them. Dad showed his eyes. 3 hours on the plane with Bertie. He didn't know I was nervous to stand there. Oh, back of his Bertie has lots of people, and they don't like Bertie very much. But why? Because Bertie was dirty and knocking seats out of his hands. Bertie scrubbed the floor to find Dad, and Dad showed his eyes. 3 hours on the plane with Bertie. He didn't know I was nervous to stand there. None of the people passengers seemed to want a seat next to them, Eventually, a tall, whirly man was sat down. He had a big pink ear, the grumpy expression. Bertie leaned over. "It's my first time on a plane," he said. "Really?" said Big Ears. "Yeah," said "It's yours?" "No," said the Big Ears. He showed off from the newspaper and hid behind it. "Welcome aboard, Chappie did flight 647, said a voice over Channery. "Please listen carefully while we go through the safety projects." And Dirty leaned forward to check them. Flights again swept their arms. And they drew Emery Straits. And here, and here. "What is Emery?" asked Bertie whispered. "It is a way out of energy," said Dad, sort of an energy. Dad sighed. "No, doesn't matter." "You mean like a one of the wings drop off?" asked Bertie. "Hopefully that wouldn't happen," replied Dad, losing a color. And being to pick up a speech, Dad shrunk his back seat. And Bertie had nose to go to the window, so he didn't miss a thing. "Hurry up," he yelled. "Yahoo! Look in your see the elbows and the cars. They're tiny, look." And Dad mocked. "I don't want to look." "Why not?" said Bertie. "Because I hate flying, okay? It makes me nervous." Bertie frowned. How could anyone hate flying? It's brilliant, even if they're going on a roller coaster. And now chapter 3 right now. And remember 34, chapter 3, and then chapter 4. And now did it happen? The rest English country become extroverted but angels goodbye. And never to do goodbye too. And these two book until stars. See tomorrow, bye-bye for just today. And these magic trees vacation and the volcano we see tomorrow. And these Jack and Annie and some volcano we see tomorrow. And the old domino we see tomorrow. And the end is near we see tomorrow, and the library we see tomorrow. And it's Dirty Bertie, Zoom Star we see tomorrow. And Dirty Bertie we see tomorrow. And Bertie's parents will be here tomorrow, okay? And it's typical until Star we see tomorrow, and just bye for today, okay? And thank you for listening to my YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube, and bye my friend, have a nice day, bye!